Why would nobody rush Temple of Artemis? Everyone wants all the wonders all the time. There's never a point where you're like, man, these wonders suck. The issue is more along the lines of you're often busy doing a lot of other tasks, so you don't always have time to go for wonders. So my thought is it's just not a high enough priority wonder that people have bothered to get it quite yet. Alright, what do I want? Workboat would be nice. So let's, a cargo ship, excuse me. Let's grab that. That tile is better. And I want to keep working my faith tiles right now. I'd like a shot at a religion. I'm getting fairly close. Let's go ahead and scout this tile just in case. Is there an advantage to settling here as opposed to here? I do have the wheat a little closer. It is one closer tile to this. 1, 2, 3. Gets the tundra stone, but tundra stone is nothing to write home about. I think I preferred this tile. It's a little further from the wheat, which is annoying, but I like the tile overall just a little bit better. So I'm going to take this spot. And I want these guys to take a granary as soon as possible. No, we're going to do production focused and just leave it at that for now. He can take a turn to heal. And this guy is going to start working on this city, or this barb camp, rather. And this guy needs to build me a farm. And I could do with workers. I'm going to steal one worker here and one worker here. That will help. But I could still do with more workers. Let's kill that barb. Can I shoot it from here? I don't think I can. No. That camp will still take that guy. That's fine. I just don't want to help anyone else get it. He can move out. Oops, move there. Have another shot. And I'll see if I can field some questions here in just a moment. I should have grown, which is good. I want to work the gold right now. No, I don't. I want to grow. And I want to work the gold and I want to grow. This is the problem. This is a decent... See all the special luxuries that have popped up. It didn't look that great to start with, but I've gotten both the iron and the double horses here. And that's been really, really good to turning this into a productive city. I need a lot of gold right now because I have a lot of places I want to buy tiles for. Okay. Oh, the comparison of Hanging Gardens versus Temple of Artemis. Some of that may just be the metagame right now that people really think Hanging Gardens is amazing, and they don't. I think Temple of Artemis is only sometimes available because a lot of times you play the game without Ancient Wonders enabled, so players don't really see it as quite as powerful because it's not always up there. I think it's also pretty damn powerful as well. So, all right, let's take another shot there. I already moved. I don't know why it's offering move again. Okay, you grew. You should be on production focus, even if it's not. So I'd rather this right there. That's fine. Poland and Inca are friends. I don't know how long that will be that way, but that's interesting. Did I forget about that? I did forget about this. This is one tile out of my range. I don't think I would have changed my development. I still want these tiles, so that's fine. I'm grabbing a cargo ship here. I'm going to feed food to this city. It's going to be food shy, but it's going to be amazing for production. Potentially, I could think about getting Petra here. There goes Temple of Artemis, the turn after Hanging Gardens, so it's not that different. Don't like the fact that I have no escort for that worker right now, but it's not a city-state worker, so if he steals it, I can take it back without him getting a ton of experience for that. Or, not experience, what's the other one? Influence. I'm just going to have this guy fortified. This worker can stay for that city. I want this guy to come help with this camp so I can pick up another one. I just ended my golden age. Granary would be nice in here, but so would a library. Let's do Granary first. This is the first city down, so it's probably the last one that I need to worry about getting the last city I need to worry about getting the library in, because it's going to have the most production. So the last of my expands before National College. I have been heading for engineering. Perhaps I should have headed for currency instead. I'm going to try for Petra in this city. 7 turns, 7 turns. It's going to have low production, but if no one else has, I mean, I don't see that. I didn't see anyone go Desert Faith, although I haven't been watching. Right, so no Desert Faith. So there's a possibility that I can pick up Petra in this city, and that would be amazing. Yeah, I could potentially be... soldiers aren't that different right now. I have decent soldiers right now. 2 sets of composite bows is okay, and with a third one that will be there shortly. Not too worried about being rushed right now, although it's always a possibility. I want to buy this. Oh, that tile's growing anyways. Okay. I may buy the fish tile shortly in Honolulu if it doesn't do something faster. There's production for wonders, which is great. I'm at 4 cities right now. I'm probably going to plant a 5th somewhere over here. It's just a really good blocker city. I'm moving this guy over here. Grab the citrus, which is great. I'm going to move him here and start shooting at that barb camp. This is my scout that can move through mountains, so I'm going to send him over there. He can come through here. He's going to start working on farms shortly. And I finished my farm here. Start a farm up here. Still want Great Wall. Poland got a religion off. I'm really surprised Sweden hasn't got a religion off. It really blows my mind that Sweden didn't take first religion with Mount Sinai. It just means they're not working that tile for whatever reason. I could really use production in that city. It has a ton of growth, but no production. I want to buy tiles here. Let's buy that tile. I need to keep working gold. It's currently a better tile than this tile, and this is going to be improved first. So I'll do it this way. 2 turns until another growth. Let's take another worker, would be ideal. I want to feed food to that city, and actually I need a trireme because I need to protect that trade route. This city should start skyrocketing up now. I need to improve luxury, so I need to start getting jungle removed off that. Okay, there goes Stonehenge, that's fine. Let's go help with that. He can hang out here, get this worker through. The city's going to be growing a lot, and I do want to work that tile. Fortify. Okay, pretty happy with this start right now. I'm certainly not ahead yet, but I have good lands. I need to start developing them. I want to take Jerusalem. That's a pretty defensible city, but it's not going to worry me. Jerusalem's okay. It's got a fish, horses, a unique luxury, a couple hills. It's doing all right. Inca are a powerhouse civ. I will have to worry about them later, and I've played with Haggai before. He seems like a pretty decent player. Cool, Fear. Good luck on your game, mate. I may check it out a little later today. We'll see how this game turns out. I am tech lead, so that's advantageous, but I've been all over the map in terms of tech. And we saw Hanging Gardens go not that long ago. And I don't see jungle over here, so that might be okay. All of his cities are currently mountain cities, so we can think of plus 20% science out of his entire civilization. That's really scary. I'm expecting the Incans to kill Poland too. We'll see if that happens or the other way happens, but that's going to be a war sooner or later. Let's take the second promotion. Let's move in here and start putting damage on these guys. I want that worker, and I want it now. Speaking of, I don't know where the best spot to place this guy is. There's going to be barb camps down here, and there's potentially barb camps off to the west that I don't know about. So there's no ideal spot for this guy to go that is going to save my trade route, but it will help a little bit just to have him around. I can zone and control them when they show up. Alright, city's growing. It's growing not quite right. Not too wrong, but not quite right. I wish I could work my... Oh, I am working good. I'm still working faith. I need to keep working my faith. And I need to get my luxuries online. I need a worker over there. So this worker will head up for the Sultan shortly. And I'm going to need another military unit too. Manufactured goods, I'm second. Population, I'm second. Land, I'm first. Soldiers, I'm second. Literacy, I'm first. This is a fairly good position to be in right now. Yeah. Alright, so let me take a second. If you like my commentary and want to see previous games, aren't going to be able to see the end of this game, or have seen parts of my other games live but haven't seen the ends of them, that's where you should go. That's my YouTube channel, and I will just also shove that up into No Quitters chat. So anyways, yeah. Okay, liking the start a lot more than I was initially. I'm a little scared of what the Incans are going to become. They're going to kill Poland. Poland's cities are less defensible right now. I don't know. Poland has top army, so perhaps they won't. And perhaps he learned something from last game when he forward expanded on someone and that someone turned around and killed him. So I'm hoping he will learn from that and do something about it. But you never can tell quite how that will work out. Let's move in a little closer, take another shot. He bought my my sheep tile. It's annoying, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I hopefully will get that guy next turn. Let's go down here and just scout for barb camps. which doesn't seem to be, which is good. Worker out in 2 turns, that's good. Alright, I can start Petra in 2 turns. I'm hoping it's the first city to do so. I don't see the little Petra icon over here. This city doesn't look like it has good growth anyway, so it's at 4 pop, but hopefully isn't going to have the production to deal with it. Coming up in hammers. Poland's actually killing it in hammers, so perhaps he's not quite as screwed as I thought. Wouldn't mind another city in over here, but this is no longer going to be a unique luxury. More than anything, I just want to have sight and control the lands around this guy. 3, 4, 5 sheep is really cool. It's not a ton of growth though. These are 2-3 tiles after you get stables. So they're great production tiles, but they're not amazing growth tiles. So I don't know if that city would actually have the food to do it. So we'll see. So, unfortunately, I get my worker blocked, which is not what I wanted. There'll be a few turns of killing this guy before I can get it back. City growth, still growing on those tiles, that's good. City growth over here. Let's work that tile. It's still a little raw growth-wise, but slightly better. Alright. Makes no difference. I'll move to this tile. I am going to head this guy over this way. And head back up here. I think the more likely location that bars will come from is the south, so I'm going to basically station him right there. Okay, worker done. I will produce another worker or a composite bow. I might produce a composite bow. I'd like to kill Jerusalem before the age of being able to kill city-states with composite bows ends. So let's do... Alright, let's do worker into composite bow. Workers are really, really, really important for, oh, I get a religion, nice. I get a religion before Sweden, that really surprises me. Oh no, go in here and, oh, idiot. Found me a religion. Alright, founder belief. 2 gold per city sounds pretty ideal, and cathedrals, pagodas are gone. I will take production. Will I take production? Production or temple happiness? I'll take production, that's fine. Okay. How many turns? Oh, I just finished. Why can't I not build Petra in here? I can. Okay. So start on Petra. Who knows if it will be any good, but if it will happen or not, but that's the goal right now. Research, let's go back to engineering. I do want a Great Wall. Let's go help out with that. I'll come here and remove the forest in just a second. Speed that up, and this guy can head up. I want him starting to drop production bonuses over here. I can shoot twice, let's do that. And hopefully next turn I'll be able to take this barb out and actually capture. That guy can fortify. And let's go. Okay, I should start thinking after Petra, I should start getting National College. Let's shoot here, take this worker. I haven't met the city-state they stole it from, so I can't return it. Let's head over here so I can offer some protection. Oh, and I said cattle, but I actually mean salt. I need the salt improved. I don't have the ability to put a camp on yet. Okay, I'll move up here, and the reason I'm going to do this, I'm going to take 1 turn on this bowman, and then I'm going to start my Great Wall. And I want to be able to chop 2 tiles for the Great Wall. Don't trust Sweden. I already sniped one of his workers, so he'll be trying to snipe one of mine. I'll probably send this unit down to guard this worker. This unit will guard that worker, this unit will guard that worker. And I won't have any workers unaccounted for right now. Still first in lit, and I'm first in lit entirely. So it was really good I founded my religion when I did, because Sweden founded on the same turn, and he was thinking about his a little bit longer, so I managed to snipe some of that. Alright, my Twitch stream just crashed. I still think I'm streaming, so it may have just crashed for me. But if you guys could let me know when you see that next, that would be great. My reasoning for going Great Wall, it's a very incredibly powerful defensive structure, and I have 2 military powerhouses right to my west, and I have some guy on boarding right to my northeast, and I don't want to. I would love to be less vulnerable to attacks. You can be a little more greedy when you have a Great Wall in play, basically. This is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. I'm feeling a little more comfortable about the Petra rush here because I can work all production tiles because I'm feeding it food from my capital, so that's really good. I'll start chopping here. Move him over there. Him. Bring this guy down to guard that worker. Guard that worker right there. That should be good. I'm going to start on libraries in my other cities. I'm now unhappy, which is too bad, but I should get a luxury resource in not too long. Let's grab trapping. Actually, theology might be nice. I would like to, no, definitely trapping. I want a circus, so let's grab trapping. And I am going to actually start the Great Wall ahead of time this turn. I'd love the composite bow, but where did I grow? But it's more important to get the turns into a popular wonder like this. So this will add production. We'll move him down here. I need to get this online. I'd like to buy out to that tile. I need to work a little more gold than I'm currently working. Let's switch over to this. That's some little bit gold, and that is fine too. This should be brought up to a library. I'm going to go National College after this city here gets a library. You can add a library to the queue. I'd like to be working my gold. I think I am mostly working my gold tiles. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of gold right now. Meanwhile, ironworking would be great. Let's grab this into a circus. And I don't think I have any unique luxuries for trade. Will Petra logically lead to Machu Picchu? That's a good question. That would be a pretty strong idea. Perhaps I'll go for that. If I could get it, that would be pretty huge. I'm a little worried I still won't get Petra. If anyone has desert in their capital, they can easily snipe that from me. So I hate the competing for wonders. I always find it very stressful. But it is what it is. Let's move there. Let's chop more. So I am just trying to maximize production here, and I should do that over growth right now since I don't have the ability to grow for a little bit, for 4 more turns. But I'll be getting 2 unique luxuries online, a 3rd one in a minute, and a 4th one as soon as I can buy the tiles. Hopefully it will grow out there shortly. There's a lot of unique luxuries, and you don't often see a city like this with like 4 unique luxuries just sitting around, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so Constantinople did exactly what I was considering doing, which is expanding to this set of sheep. It's going to be a low pop city. It's a very defensive city. I don't like it right there because I'm going to have to run a trade route or an internal city connection right through here, and that's very vulnerable to him. I may consider killing that city or just burning it just to get it out of there. We'll see. I'm great walling because it's a preemptive measure. It keeps me safe all the way up until artillery. It makes fighting enemies a lot better, and it makes people a lot more hesitant to continue war with you. So I'm hoping to get that if I can. Anything else I could do for production? Just every little bit helps right now. So let's do that. I don't want to give up the gold. Is this probably... Yeah, I'm only +1 food right now, so if I switch to this hill, I'll actually start losing food, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. Okay, Great Lighthouse scared me when it left. Let's chop the forest. 4 turns on this. Hopefully I can get it down to 3 by chopping it. I can actually calculate that if I take a second. I have not yet done that, but I could. Grab that. You want spices. Tough. They grew despite their unhappiness. Let's work more gold. I'd like to be able to buy this tile. You can just fortify. Alright, let's have a look. So I've currently put in 100, so let's pull the calculator. 167 out of 86.81. So I have 80.19 to go, and I'm producing at 26.18 per turn. So it's 3.06 turns right now. So it's 4 turns, and 1 chop is going to bring that down to 3. So this chop is going to be beneficial, so that's great. Let's see if I can be friendly with this neighbor. I've played with him before. He's generally a pretty good guy. Here's the second part of the chop. That will bring it down to 2 turns on the Great Wall, which is fantastic. So we'll grab that next. Okay, I have, let's see if he has any luxuries. I'd love to grow. Anyone have a unique luxury I could trade? Yeah, this guy's got 4 crab. Let's see if he'll want a copper for that. Kevmore, that sounds not good, but I certainly am not in a position to be giving medical advice. So you're asking the wrong guy, mate. And I don't think the stream is a particularly ideal spot for asking for medical advice either. So. Don't see Petra icon there, hopefully, but it can be a sneaky icon to find sometimes. So, okay, he did make me happy again. Great. So I can actually, as soon as this Great Wall is done, I will switch back over to growing, and I should start growing this city again. Okay, Samoa grew. Great. I need production on this stupid city. How long before I can work by that? 45 gold. So 2 turns right now. I don't want to mess with that. I want to make sure I get my 2 turns worth of gold production coming in. Should be happy again this turn, up to 5. I am importing 8 happiness right now, though. It's a lot. Let's go ahead and drop a camp. This guy can come drop farm, I guess. And 8 turns remaining on this. That's really good. The city can grow again, too, so that will help speed that process up. Great Wall's coming along. I don't think this will actually change the difference. I still think it will be 1 turn, right? Yeah, 1 turn. And if I swap this to that, will that still be 1 turn? Yeah, so let's do that instead. Let's grab that Great Wall. Okay, there goes Great Wall. Fantastic. Feeling safer already. I should watch army size. I'm currently 2nd, and I'm not 2nd by much, so that's really good. 1 more turn, I can buy that tile. Hopefully that will happen. Let's get over here and start putting hammers out of my buildings. This library is not quite as important anymore, but I'm still going to grab a worker over here. I'm still going to finish it up, rather, and then grab a worker. This guy can build me a farm here and hold. A couple turns, 4 turns, and I will be able to get my 4 turns and I'll be able to get my next social policy, which would be a big deal. I would like to grab a... Did I finish the granary over here or no? I did. So I'd like to grab a workboat before this. And I still need to think about killing Jerusalem. So I should get some soldiers shortly. This way. Let's see how this changes when I finish here. 5 turns. Okay, so I probably actually should go ahead and grab that. As all these players are going to be rushing Machu Picchu if they get the moment to do it. So let's keep the farm coming. That's good. City grew. Still working production. Also good. We can fortify. Get a pasture up. Good, I want to buy that tile. I want to work it. Plenty of gold on it right now in growth. Okay. Still 1st in lit, 3rd in crop yield, or growth, manufactured goods rather, 2nd in crop yield. I like that I'm not very far ahead. It would probably have been disastrous actually if I'd rushed National College. It would have really slowed my expands, and players would have been thinking about trying to come kill me. So I'm glad I didn't. A lot of religion's gone. Is there two happiness from temples still available? It looks like it is, so I may try to take that as my secondary. I like that enhancer belief, even though it is a little bit expensive. So, hey guys, a lot of new people watching my stream. If you're enjoying my commentary or want to check out past games that I've done, this is a link to my YouTube. I have a lot of past games up there. So, okay, Oracle's gone. That's fine. Should have. Nice, I have my citrus online, which is great. There's my camp done. And 4 turns on Petra. Cross your fingers on Petra for me, because I really want it. And let's go guild into ironworking, into horseback riding, into theology. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. Looks like Babylon is going to war with Poland. I don't know why. He might be killing a scout. Some players seem to think that's a good idea. I think that really sets a bad example. It pisses players off when you kill their scouts and they remember. I maybe will think my cities are kind of spread apart. I may consider, and they're growing fairly quickly, I may consider getting a missionary out pretty early. Stream to get there. I don't know, Camdo. My brother was asking me about that too. He said he now has the quality option, but it's not a setting I have option. I have the ability to change. I'm not really sure what determines when streams get a quality option versus when they don't. So, if anyone knows that, I'd love to hear it. This online. Honolulu grew again. That is fine. And I can put that, change the home city. And start moving this guy over. I don't really need a circus at this particular moment in time. I should take a moment to get something better. Better in this case may actually be, what's the city strength up to? Getting strong, but not insurmountable quite yet. Let's grab a couple comps. And man, maybe just a trade route for some actual gold income. Let's see if Haggai will swap, oops. What does he want? Furs for citrus. Refuse. I don't give away 1-for-1 luxuries. It just helps them with We Love the King's Days. Let's see if they'll accept that. Let's let him know that's why. No duplicate. Okay, he did take that. I'm actually going to take a second then. I need gold. And I'm going to grab a caravan and see what I can do about making that help. I need to watch for Machu Picchu appearing on other cities. I don't see the animations yet. I'm mostly expecting it to come over here. I guess I can see his capital, but I can't see all the mountains, so I don't know if that's true or not. Alright, let's grab the last part of tradition. I now get my free aqueducts and huge growth bonuses, both from the aqueducts and the closer for tradition. So that's big. I'm going to come over here, get my other unique luxuries online. And I'll just save a little gold by sticking him in the city. There's no barbs around here right now and no players around here, so this feels a little bit safer. This guy will, let's move across as well. Let's feed food to my capital. And 4 turns on a worker, I think that's fairly good. This is fairly good too. I wouldn't mind a little more growth, but I don't have ideal tiles. I am growing to another sweet growth tile in a minute, so that would perhaps work itself out. Not quite enough from here. I don't know where, let's see. Trade routes available. Honolulu, Jerusalem, blah blah blah. Tonga to Tire. Yeah. Don't like that. I can't see the lands. Samoa to Tire. I don't know. I may need a caravanserai before I can get anything useful out of that. Moment of truth. Next turn. Cross your fingers for me. I'm really hoping that works out. We'll see. Meanwhile, let's get this luxury online. I could trade with Jerusalem. I could trade with Antioch. That's only 3. I could trade with Jerusalem for 4. Man. This would be 4.9 from Tonga. I guess I will send from Tonga. Alright, one turn, one composite bow. That sounds okay to me. Let's do that. Cross your fingers. Here comes maybe Petra. I'm 4th player, so there are 3 other players in the game. If they finish at the same term as me, can beat me to it. So that would be terrifying. I don't know if that will happen yet or not, but we'll see. City's growing well. Still getting a decent amount of faith from Earth Mother. It's an okay pantheon, and it tends to be a fairly consistent pantheon, you know, because you're always going to have a copper, or you're always going to have a iron in your cities, and if you're taking the pantheon at all, you have probably 1, 2, 3, or 4 examples of this. So. There's Petra icon, so he is building this here. Cross your fingers, I get it, not him. I get it. Yay! Excellent. Okay. That really is going to help these cities, these tiles. I need to buy out to here when I can. I need to make more gold is what I need to do, short and long of that. So let's see if we can attempt that here. It's 4 turns for Colossus, which is really good. It means I have really good production in my capital. That's another gold wonder, so that will help. I can fortify. Can fortify. That will make that city really monstrous. And I get a free trade route out of this, which is really cool too, because I was just worried about gold. Let's move it over to Samoa and start trading with Tire as well. To do that, I really want this guy sat about like right there. So Poland's still top army, but not massively so. He wants to do gems for copper. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That will be the last time I can do it, because after this I will have gems of my own. So, did produce another military unit. Let's just go for a walk with him and be done for the turn. Alright, so National College and 3 turn. Ooh, I started this. Should I start this or should I grab Machu Picchu? That sounds like a better idea to me. It's going to be contested, so it would be nice to get it off. 11 turns is a long time, but this city is growing still and has really good production. So, and I'll be able to buy tiles shortly here, which will be good too. Slow National College. I should start losing the tech lead. You can see just how powerful Great Library is. This has held me at tech lead this entire time, despite the fact that I have not built National College yet. And this is starting to be a somewhat late National College for a 4-city expand like this. So. Alright, they want sugar. I'm about to get sugar, so that will help. You can hang out over here. Let's trade with Tire. Is this Tire? Tire? Anyone know? Seems like a very weird name. Well, I actually have the ability. This is, you know, I'm in a position where I have decent defensive locations. I should start getting roads so I can defend them easily. I have a decent diplomatic relationship with one of my neighbors, and it's a pain in the ass to attack across this land. I have Great Wall, so I can be a little greedier because I'm now protected. Great Wall extends to all your territories, not just the base it's in. And otherwise, I'm feeling a little more comfortable to do it. And I have insane production. So right now, like this, I'm going to produce Colossus in 3 turns, which is great. Oh, Camdo has just told me it's Tire. He said it 3 times in chat and I haven't noticed. So thanks for that, Camdo. So that's good, at least. Got that sorted out. And where am I right now? What am I doing? I'm doing dumb stuff. I should probably come down here. Let's grab metal casting into machinery, just to be on the safe side of things. I don't mind being a little late to universities. I don't want to broadcast too much strength, and I'm going to be doing that already because I'm going to have manufactured goods and population for the next foreseeable future. I guess crop yield I'm slightly behind. That's good. I don't want to be first in everything. It's first in everything paints this giant bullseye on your face. So, oh. Tire rhymes with beer. So it's not Tire, it's not Tire, it's tier. Anyone got a source? Oh, we do have a reference here. Okay, I'm going to check out this reference. Yeah, I read the phonetics for that, and the phonetics don't make any more sense to me at all. Stables is going to be critical in this city. I have 3 resources that will benefit from that, and it needs growth, or not growth, production really badly. I'm trying to get this guy to that tile just to have a good view of hills so I can watch for barb camp spawning. That would disrupt my trade routes. I have decent gold coming in right now. This is a gold wonder and this is a gold wonder. Both of those will help a lot. This gives me another trade route too. So I'm going to be at 5 trade routes shortly, which is just incredible. So let's move here, put 1 turn on the horses. And that will be fine. This guy should just come over here. I just want him to hang out closer to this guy. Another worker. I need to start building roads, so something like through the middle here would be ideal. So let's build a road there. Probably take a second away from spamming wonders. After that, you can get another worker. And I don't have the money to buy tiles yet, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. This is a gold wonder too, so it's going to help fix my gold problem. Soldiers, I'm second. I'm okay with that. That's good. Manufactured goods, I'm first. Crop yield, I'm third, but not by a lot. And lit, I'm still first. So I'm pretty comfortable with this position. This both cities here, actually, this could use the stables too. So after I grab that, I'm going to grab the stables. I still do eventually want to kill Jerusalem, but it keeps getting bumped back as I have more pressing priorities. It's a lot of time to make a. It's a lot of time to make military, a lot of production time to be building military that I don't want to spend right now. There goes Colossus, fantastic. Alright, this is the only trade route I have available right now. I am going to trade with Jerusalem. I'm expecting it to get pillaged by barbarians because barbarians do that. But it is gold right now, and I have no better use for it. So let's finish up this pasture, then work on the sheep worker in 2 turns, which is great. I got both the trade route wonders, so I'm going to have +2 trade routes, which is huge. It's going to be a big deal in terms of things like gold all game long. It also should paint a little bit of a target on me. My GNP is now first, and it's totally because of the combination of buildings here. Hopefully I will get Machu Picchu. I'm surprised that I haven't seen the Incans pick it up yet. It should be a pretty high on their list of priorities. I can buy a tile, I'm going to do that. That should be a really good tile. Better than that tile, and it works gold. I should be buying all the desert tiles I can, because the city doesn't grow quickly, the desert tiles on its own, and I have Petra there. It should really prioritize that better, but the governor is pretty stupid, so you get what you get out of that. Oh yeah. I have Great Wall though, Violator, and I'm second on army, so I am paying attention to that. Too bad for Constantinople. Generally when you play Byzantiums, you want to get a Stonehenge if you can, because you often get beaten to all the religions if you don't. And he, despite having a religion bonus, doesn't actually have a religion, and that's really unfortunate for him. Alright, so they finished. That's good. Let's move over here. And I can move into there. I don't want the scout getting a free worker, so I will hang out that way in a second. The city's growing nicely. Well, which city actually grew? Tundra. I would like a little production being worked in here, that's fine. I just want that guy to hang out. It's not for, I mean, it is a little bit of early warning versus these guys, but more importantly, it just stops a barb camp from spawning in here. And a barb camp could spawn in here because they don't have, no player has sight on this tile, or this tile based on just their borders. So all those tiles could spawn a barb camp, and I don't want them disrupting my trades. Alright. I remember last game where those of you who watched me play last game, I'm trying not to give too many spoilers, but one of the players in that game was rushing Petra in a secondary city, and I really didn't want him to get it because of the amount of hammers it's going to give him, and this is exactly why. This city is now going to have sick hammers, and that's going to be really, really good for me long term. Crazy part of this is I'm still first in tech lead just because of that great library. No national college yet. I postponed this library doing that because I'm getting just a little greedy. But I would love to get a Machu Picchu here. That's a huge gold wonder too, and it makes your city connections just amazing. So. Alright, so the next plan here, soldiers still going up from him. He's actually ahead of me in gold per turn. That has got to be his unique special ability. The stables are amazing. It's +1 gold on all the stable tiles, all the pasture tiles, and the stables have no upkeep. So and it's plus experience, and it's the production bonus to mounted units. It's just overall just a godlike unique building. Okay, that scared me. Terracotta Army just went, and so did Chichen Itza. Alright, Terracotta Army is scary. His army we'll see next turn how much that actually impacted his army. I imagine it's pretty large. Hopefully, we seem to be on fairly good terms, so I hope that will be true here as well. But we don't necessarily know that, so we'll see. Alright, let's discard that worker. I do have some improved warning. I'm fairly certain it's going to be these two. I mean, the way they've settled, like this city cannot get a city connection because of Krakow here. This guy, this city is a forward expand directly on his capital. It's like 5 tiles away. I can't imagine this isn't war here, but perhaps they're ganging up on me. I really hope that's not the case. He's first in a lot of things now. Manufactured goods he actually took first from. So he's doing really, really well with his cities. And part of that is the Solomon's Mines. I mean, that's a huge production bonus, but some of that just seems like he's doing just well with what he has, so that's cool. I am going to buy some tiles. I'm going to buy this tile first, and I'm going to keep feeding my Petra City. What I want to do is I want to get this tile, and this tile ASAP, and starting with these two, because these are fresh water sources, so when I plant a farm on them, they become 3/3 tiles, which is just ridiculous. So. Oh, and I think I finished workshops. Is that what just happened? Yeah. So I should get those up. That city's hurting in production. Poland's last in tech right now, so it's probably unlikely it's possible they're crossbows, but it's probably unlikely. It's probably more likely he just has comps. I don't know that comps can still take take cities at this turn, but maybe. Sugar for citrus. Nope. I don't trade 1-for-1 luxuries with people, and I just got my own sugar source anyways. A 1-for-1 luxury trade, when they're asking for one of your luxuries that you don't have a duplicate of, means that what's actually happening is they're trying to get their We Loves the King Day. I don't willingly give that away to people unless I am also getting some sort of benefit. So, I'm not going to trade that to him right now. Oh, and I wanted to buy a missionary. So next turn I'll buy a missionary. I want to spread my religion up this way. Okay, we're getting some religious enhancing. It's good because I can't keep up with the religious output of the cities that have just the ridiculous stuff like Sweden working Mount Sinai. But I can, but I did get my religion founded relatively early, so still pick up some gold from religion, which is important to me. I really like gold from religion. That's a good tile to work. That tile is not ideal, but I don't have anything else to work instead. Those tiles are pretty good. That's okay, but I need more. Oh, I'd actually rather work that tile. And that's fine. So I'm going to take the military tech first. I grabbed workshops just along the way for the production bonus. I'm going to go workshops into machinery into physics. Still on a... Doesn't look like anyone has finished any of these techs yet. Oh, universities has been finished. So people have gone universities and have gone... Compass is just a cheaper tech. But it doesn't look like anyone has finished these two techs. So I may actually grab physics first. Is that being greedy? I don't know. Let's have a look at Army score. It's scary. I don't know. Let's grab a missionary. Let's get this up. Okay, cross your fingers next turn, Chichen Itza. Whatever, I don't fucking care. One of these days I'll have to go through and like look up online and like listen to the pronunciation of all of these different like special like wonders, because I know I sound like a totally uncultured asshole every time I pronounce them. But tough. That's good. Religion is spreading pressure over here. That will help pressure my cities and help pressure the other ones, and that'll be good. More production for me. I should be, yeah, I'm in manufactured goods lead, and I should continue to be a manufactured goods lead as I pick up my workshops. I'm going to greedy again, head this way. What does this offer? Declaration of friendship. Do I really want to? Yeah, I have. I want to. So whenever you have to be really careful about giving Sweden friendship. Friendship for Sweden is 10% great person growth on all of his, and if he stacks that with a bunch of people, he gets a ton of great people, and his great people can be used for really cool things. So you have to be a little careful about that. However, I also have a benefit of great people generation early because I have the great library and I'm getting great people points already, so I'm going to take that too. It's not ideal, and probably later I will stop with that, but I'll stop with that when I have a little more gold and military available. Alright, next turn, hypothetically, might be the big turn here. I might get screwed too, it's a real possibility. And, wow, Machu Picchu, excellent. So, oh, where did this barb camp? Shit. They want me to kill one, where? Okay, way over here. I should do a little more scouting. I'd like to find Babylon's lands, and go from there. I do finish my first trade route. Or not trade route, city connection here, and I'm going to start on another one up through here. That's done, right? All these roads are done good, and I should get this one online too. So let's start heading over here and build this up. Alright, buy more tiles. I did grow. Wow, these tiles are starting to get expensive. It's always annoying buying Petra tiles. They're always so expensive. But let's build a road here. Let's get the city connection up. Alright. What next? Little army might be nice. I'd like to stay competitive on army. That guy can hang out. And I might actually... No, that's alright. Building my workshops. I need somewhere where I can actually... I need some production out of that city. That city's not doing real good in growing for production, so... I'd like to do manual specialist control here. And not work that tile. Oh, I have my missionary. Let's get up here. And convert Samoa. Oh, hold on. Do I want this? Man, I don't know. I'm going to be building a national college here in a second. Let's grab a caravanserai for the goal of next time my land trade routes come back to me. I'd like to send them from my capital and not from my my secondary cities. And I'd like to get some trade routes with other players going, potentially, to get some of their science. So let's grab that instead. I should start slowing down. Yeah, good. So I've now lost first in tech, which is what I want. Seems a weird thing to say. I forgot Babylon was in this game, so that's a good reminder. But that is what I want. Let's move you to there. You can help with this one, so moving to there is fine. Put a road up here. I thought I just moved him. And I'm going to convert Tyre, I think, is my preference. Tyre, Tyre, I don't know. I don't remember what the conclusion of that was, so we're not going to bring it up again. Just have to deal with that for now. I can start a farm over here. And a couple turns away from this. City connections are literally connections between the cities you own, either via roads or via harbors. They generate gold for you just based on that. So you can see up here my gold score right now, and 19 of it, I can click on this to make it more city income, right? If you break this down. So this is the, where is the city connections? This is what I want. So my connection between my capital and Samoa brings in 12.18 gold for this city here. And it costs me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Costs me 6 gold, brings me in 12. And in part that is because Machu Picchu influences trade routes, so that's part of it. Alright, National College can go up next turn. Babylon has taken the tech lead, that's fine. I want to do Watermill Lighthouse, that's all that is good stuff, and then I want to add on top of that a workshop. Next turn I can actually cancel all this stuff, and next turn I can start my National College. It's a really late National College. However, I didn't want to get too far ahead in science, and I was really spamming some crazy wonders in this city that have paid off nicely. So, you know, there is a trade-off, but I'm pretty happy with how this is going to work out, I think. I do need that road done. Yeah, I need more workers. My cities are growing faster than I'm able to improve tiles, which means that I'm short on workers. And perhaps I'll grab one here afterwards. Oh, my happiness is also about to go, isn't it? Yeah. So I need lots of things, as per normal. I do have the top manufactured goods, so I may be able to do a lot of these things. I am heading for right now for physics. I think I'll be the first person to physics, and I'd probably be the first person with the highest production to do that. I'm going to try to grab Notre Dame for the bonus to happiness. So I have a lot of gold right now. Man, where the hell is Angkor? Like this is the most useless friggin' wonder in the game, and it's. But I might actually consider buying it this game. I would like to. I need to snatch this tile and that tile, and they're not going to grow there on their own anytime soon. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend 130 gold each on that or not. I kind of want crossbows. I'm a little worried about my army score. If Poland starts coming my way, I've expected him and Inca to go to war already, and they haven't. That's a little frustrating. So I'm going to go like this, and then into education. So it'll be physics, machinery, civil service, education. That's probably how this is going to go. It's going to look similar to my tech path in a recent game I've played. And part of that is because I don't want to overinflate my relative scariness to the other players I'm with. I'm going to infect Tyre next with the idea that it will help combat the spread of their religion a little bit and still double pressure this city, so that will help. Okay, so Poland has gone a military wonder. I'm expecting an attack will come over there shortly, but I mean, it's still possible it could come my way. I do have Great Wall, so if he does choose to attack me, I am going to be a horrendously irritating target to attack, and that is always pleasant. But hopefully it won't come my way. Just based on the way they've settled, it's almost certain they're going to go for each other, because it's just very, very unlikely that anything else is going to occur. Okay, not much to be done this turn. This city is still just growing. And I'm going to be... Oops, let's work that though. And I'm mostly trying to get just some food in this city now, because it has amazing production if I can work it. Getting my workshops up, and 2 turns away from National College. I need these city connections up. The great thing about this wonder is amazing when you have city connections. It's pretty rubbish when you don't have city connections. So, okay, more questions in here. Do I have a second enhancement? I don't. Are you asking about, does Byzantium have a second enhancement for their religions, or are you asking, have I enhanced my religion yet? Because they're different questions. I have not yet enhanced my religion. Byzantium didn't get a religion, so he doesn't get any beliefs. When he chooses his extra free belief, it can be an enhancer belief if he wants it. However, they don't get their free belief until they found a religion. So it's not like they get an option at Pantheon for a second one. They only get one still. I need to avoid growth here because I don't want to grow. And actually, I want to grow here, but I need to avoid growth still. So actually, that should be a circus, not this. I need not to go unhappy right now. It's not, I mean, it's not critical, like, it's not the end of the world if it happens, but I don't want it anyways. Let's move there and move there. These are where I want my roads. I want my roads to run along the edge of the river on the hills to be super annoying for the opponent and allow me to put units up that way, if someone would choose to attack me. Meanwhile, looking pretty good. Road. So that's finished. This road is not yet finished. Let's finish that road. I can just fortify, that's good. If that grows out here, like, this would piss me off so bad. He can cut my city connection by growing that out there, so I would potentially need to buy those tiles. I don't really want to buy the tiles. 5 turns, I'll maybe build it, maybe buy it when that comes out. I just need a lot of tiles, I need a lot of things right now. And this is because my tech and production are so good right now, and I've been spamming wonders, that I'm behind on the other non-wonder things that I want. So... Hey, National College next turn, that will help deal with my tech issues. Still good in manufactured goods. Poland is ahead in GNP despite having largest army. He may have markets up, and that may be helping part of it. He may just be doing really well with his unique buildings. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe spending all of his trade routes on gold, too. That's a possibility. I believe, if I remember correctly, so Colossus offers a bonus. Not only does it give you a free cargo ship and a free trade route, it also offers a bonus for your trade routes, and I believe this is all trade routes, land and sea. I'm almost certain, but we'll see. But I've also built the caravanserai in my capital, so I'll be transferring these trade routes from my capital out in a minute. I could be feeding more food to my capital, but I currently don't have the tiles to work, and I don't have any guilds up, so it's not particularly essential yet. Eric's doing really good this game. Poland is a god tier civ, and certainly that plays into it, but I would not want to imply that that is because he's just taking advantage of the civ. I think he's having a really good game this game, and that's cool to see, because he's had some rough games with us recently. So it's good to see him turning that around. I will take a little bit of happiness next turn. I'm going to grab a circus over here as well. That's important. Road. Next turn I'll finish my city connection with Tonga, and next turn I'll finish my city connection. Well, this turn I finish my city connection with my other. Let's expand. I'd like to start getting farms over here. Don't like that. Don't want to see military units on my borders. Let's go have a look. How bad is it? Is this precursor to him attacking me? He still has top army. We'll find out in a second. And this guy could actually move up there too, just to put a little pressure if there is stuff coming in. These luxuries are not very easily defendable, so. Alright, and because I'm getting happiness next turn, I can allow, I don't care about that city so much, I'm going to allow this city to grow. This city doesn't have enough tiles to work to let it grow too much right now. But I'll let this one grow. And I should be working that tile. case, oh, it's not Poland, or not Sweden rather. Sweden is probably making friends with everyone he can to just stack up his bonus. Sweden's a very strong cit as well. I need more workers down here and I need to start buying tiles, but I also need enough for this. So I'm going physics into machinery, into civil service, into education. Good, city connection, it's going to really help my gold. This city connection will really help my gold too. That's done as of this turn, which is great. We'll see next turn when it updates how much I'm actually making from that. I need workers everywhere. Let's grab him there and him there. Start improving that. I just need workers. I will start work on Notre Dame. I'm going to put that down in 6 turns. It just shows the production of my capital right now. It's very strong. Let's double check that this wouldn't make it 5, which it won't, so I'm not going to bother. I don't want to be working engineers right now. I don't need them. I'm getting wonders as quick as I could possibly deal with them, and I don't want to waste my great scientists. Great scientists and great engineers are on the same timer, on the same great person timer. So when I pop a scientist, which I'll do in 8 turns, the great engineers will go from costing 67 to whatever the next one is, which is 134. So just be aware of that there is a cost to getting a specific type of great people. Alright, I need to continue sending food to my first expand. Farm here is fine, although I'm not allowing the city to grow right now. And I would actually prefer these other cities grew relative to this city, just for right now. Okay, I will be upgrading all my crossbows next turn. Or all my, this guy should start moving. I guess I should start upgrading this guy. 3 turns from now. And I just want to have crossbows, and I want them showing. I want them clearly showing on the map to demonstrate that I have military there. It will help discourage people from trying to attack me. I need to take a look at the list. So what were the beliefs that have gone? Temple of Happiness is gone. Monasteries. Is this Sweden? Yeah. Okay, so they are doing that. They are going for a monasteries and moss. This is all production. This is all faith production. So great people. We'll see if they enhance. I should double check. Have they started opening up piety? They haven't. So we'll see. They may not be going that strategy, but I'm certainly worried about it. Good. My religion backspread over here, so this is good. I'm getting production out of this religion, so that's really nice. I don't like this. Why is there a road coming my way? So they might be between them, stacking up to try to come for me. I should really start thinking about that. This is going to be switched over immediately to military. Swordsman, 1 or 2 swordsmen here right now would be fine. Let's see if he offers an explanation for why that road's coming my way. I'm not going to spend any more money on tiles as much as I want to, because right now I need to be saving for military. This will be fine. I'll switch that to military in a second. Let's make sure I don't accidentally waste a turn on that. 3 turns on this thing. That's relatively fine. This needs to be a road if I'm going to be going to war, and I don't want to be going to war, but it looks like that may be a possibility. Yeah, this is now... I now no longer trust this guy. Looks like they're coming from me. Crossbows next turn, that will help. Need more roads. This would be nice to be connected. I think I can defend 2v1 versus that. I'm pretty paranoid anyways. You have to be paranoid in this game. I am going to buy... fuck, I don't... These tiles are so stupidly expensive. I'm probably going to be the first person ever to actually go, I want Anchor 1. Oh yeah, I mean, there's certainly scary things going on with my demographics, so... See, I don't fucking trust this shit at all, especially when he's not answering. Unfortunately, still... Oops. Where are my active trade routes here? Man, I wish there was a better way to do that. My trade routes. By type. Okay, they're done in 12 and 13 turns. I'd like to send it somewhere a little safer. I wanted to go commerce, and I'm probably still going to go commerce. It's going to hurt me a little bit if I do end up going to war with this guy. I am coastal, though. Only 2 cities, though. No, I'm still going commerce. I have a lot of things I want to do with gold. Oh, I did hit my upgrades for crossbows. Let's just demonstrate that, you know, if he wants to be pushing into me, he's going to be dealing with crossbows. And perhaps it's not related to me, you know, it's tough to say. They're close enough, I'm expecting them to go to war. Perhaps they've managed to put aside difference and go after the greater threat, I don't know. But I don't want to be on the surprised receiving end of that if it does come down to that. This guy's double upgraded. I don't want to waste the money on upgrading him. He's kind of guarding a worker. I wish to God they would grow out here. I don't know why it just totally lacked any priority here. I'm going to take this hill. Both because I want it for a military advantage and I need I need a mine on it. So, and I will actually work the workshop here just for a while. I hope to turn that around a little bit, but that's fine. Now, Eric might just be better at lying than Haggai or not. I'm not entirely sure. Are we losing a player? Host is spiking. We might get a reload for this turn. Host is probably gone. So that's almost certainly a drop on the host. So we'll take a minute and get that back up. I need to remember to upgrade everything that turn. I took a little long on that turn typing to them, so that would be better anyways. I'll do a better round for that turn.